Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Frostford, and the key was provided by developer. This is a rather simplistic game with a lot of grinding, very short. You have 10 areas to beat. I will show you the gameplay in a moment. We have one character that is common for all the fights. We have our stats here on the left. Those are very important. We need a lot of damage and defense to survive. We have variety of items with either flat or percentage bonus. As you can see, some is flat, some is percentage. Usually you need a lot of percentage at some point. So I have quite good gear. I've beaten all the areas. Then you have skills you can use here. Some sort of magic which scales from the magic stat. Then you have 2 additional items you can use, 2 healing potions, and inventory. Inventory you can, I will try to do it because I'm now operating in a sort of window mode. So you move it there and you get one item to choose from. For some reason I'm only getting worse items than what I have. As you can see, this is much weaker than what I have. Sometimes I get better potions, but usually not. So again, this one is weaker, 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 and that is also weaker. One of these I change again. I check, but yeah, I have much better. Oh, this one no, not really. I have higher bonuses, so even that is weaker. I will just exchange them once more. As you can see, I'm sort of stuck. I can still level up and get more stats, but I can already beat everything, so I'm done with the game. Well, this one is not so bad, but I would lose 35%. We could actually try it. Not sure where it goes. Let's see what will change. We have more damage, but less defense. So I don't want to. I have enough damage, and defense could mean that I will be taking damage. So yeah, the flat 471 would be better, but I would lose defense, so no. Okay. How does it go? So you go to area. Hope it loads. I don't know why it's choking. Yeah, battle begins. And you just attack those guys, showing you how much you have after fight. I'm not sure if you are taking, yes, I think you're taking 1 damage. Just 1 damage. Some enemies can insta-kill you, but aside from that, it's just comparing your stats with enemies, and that's it. So here we got a bad piece of gear. Oh, this one's actually better, I think. Yeah, it's better. I don't know why it's yellow and this one is red, but I think it does the same. So if you go to another area, yeah, I'm not sure if they can kill me. Maybe not. So let's just assume they are weak. They do like 150 damage, but I have a lot of HP. I could also heal, which I might. What about this guy? Well, yes, he takes more from us. You can still just beat them roughly, just by attacking. They all die. Again, weaker item. Let's check. Yeah, all those are weaker. This one may be. Not sure what's this trophy thing. Is it some sort of a luck or something like that? Everything is weaker. So we just exchange them once more. No progression anymore, because that's like full. Oh, this one is actually better. Look. This is 296 and 36. That's a boost. Yes, that's a boost. That's a boost. More defense. So good. That's good. And here, no progression, of course. Yes, that's just all weaker. This one is higher, but I have both flat and percentage bonus to defense. And I would lose on attack, so also weaker. I'll just destroy it. Maybe one more. Maybe I'll show you this one guy that is insta-killing. I'm not sure this is the one. Gives immortality. Okay, so we kill him. They will all attack me. I don't think this will kill me. Probably not. No, they are too weak. I only have 110 attack. I have much more defense. Maybe this guy. He gives armor boost. Okay, so he's dead. No, I don't think so. I don't think we have any insta-kill enemies. So they just all die very easily. And I can do the whole thing again, right? So I could get rid of the inventory, check it if it's better and so on. But there is really no point to play. And I was playing it for probably like 2 hours or something like that. So it was rather quick. You just have to constantly exchange gear, start with the first area with weak enemies, clean them. Every kill gives you experience. So you can just grind like this until you're done. And then you can just give points to all the stats. You can keep boosting defense, you can keep boosting attack. And like this, you just get stronger and stronger until some ridiculous number where you can clear the whole map. Skills, yes, you can choose some skills. Once you get the points, you can get those. I have some of the stuff, like this one is useful, but you don't need all of them. Eventually you have probably most, and with those perks and with your gear you will be able to just beat the proper number. Once you reach the number, you are unbeatable. You can beat every enemy aside from those one-shot killers which exist somewhere. Probably have to use skills to kill them, but eventually, as you can see, you can clear everything. So that's the game. There's nothing more to do here. You just start with nothing and you end up with pretty much being immortal, almost. And then, well, you're done with the game, you just deinstall. So I can't recommend it because there is little quantity of content, low quantity of content. It's a short game. The gameplay is maybe fun for a short time because you're kinda getting better and growing stronger, so then you can beat the next area which you couldn't, but at some point you just grow and grow and grow and grow into all the areas. You just get this specific number that makes you immortal. When you take like 1 damage, you can one-shot the enemy. Well, it might take time, of course, but eventually you'll do it. Sometimes you have to heal in the middle. At some point you don't because you have too much HP. So once you grind to the point of being very strong, then the game is over, and it's really short. It's like, as I said, around 2 hours, maybe less, and you beat it completely. So if it's super cheap, well, you could just beat it for the sake of it, but the value in money would be rather low, and it's not that fascinating. I would give it 3 out of 10 because I think it's below standard. It should be much longer. It should give you some sort of NG+, more areas, maybe more types of characters, some variety, make it much longer, because the gameplay is simple. Well, it could be okay for some people, but just the content, the amount of stuff in the game is very low, so that would just lower the value and lower the gaming time. So I guess this is just below standard. It works okay, but not for a long time. So that was Frostford. I give it 3 out of 10, and I'll see you guys in the next review.